Hello. So last time, we got a quest to, or a mission maybe, yeah. We gotta get to the bottom of the forest and beat up Fenrir. That's the current goal here. I just wanna like remember where. Okay. Money is really hard to come by because I'm fucking broke all the goddamn time. But yeah, let's get exploring here. Mole is easy. I don't have to think about what I'm doing with this guy. Just singleton mole. Easy game. How's the volume balance, by the way? I haven't touched it, but I mentioned this last time I was playing this, but DS games are way harder for me to balance volume-wise. I had like a sequence of attacks here that worked like every time. So yeah, if the volume balance is off, just let me know, because like I really can't tell just because of how loud the DS audio is. It's a bit louder. Okay, I can crank the game down a little bit, no problem. In fact, what I'll do for my own how's that? Is that better? Yeah, me too. The bass tone goes crazy. Alright, rad. I actually turned that down in my own volume mixer instead of like in OBS so that I could like, I don't know, like hear better. Preemptive attack on this group is very good. I want to use True Shot on this Venom Fly. They're pretty dangerous, so anything that I can get extra damage in with is important. Okay, so I want to make sure that somebody fast. So when I say volume mixer, I mean like the built-in Windows volume mixer. That's what I'm referring to. Nice. Like, this game is just really fucking loud, right? So, or like rather, the software that I use to capture DS is really loud. I wonder if I can, yeah, okay. I couldn't remember, if the DS volume slider had any effect on it, and the answer is no. It absolutely does not. Okay. With this group, okay, the crit saved it. We're fine. We're more than fine here. Fire's overkill on the mole, but that's fine. I can't operate under the assumption that, nope, wrong button. I don't have like a desk mixer or anything like that. Okay. I don't use anything fancy. Like, most of the stuff that I do is within OBS. This is an unpleasant fight. 3 Venom Flies is positively brutal. I need to use anything and everything here. That's really bad. Man, I hate this. Hate this. These guys are brutal. These guys are positively brutal. No getting around it. All right. What's important is that we made it. I think it makes more sense to cure here. I don't really want to count on the healing I get after battles to save me here. I don't think that that's wise or all right. Okay. Yeah. We'll try going all out on this guy here and see where that puts me like with his health. Okay. That's actually fine. Yeah, this game is all just a dungeon. Oh, this is a bad encounter. This is a really bad encounter. We Viper this hair, we Quicken, fire on a roller, and we defend with you. Yeah, this is a really bad encounter. Like an amazingly bad one. Joey can take some more punishment than Armor can here. The hairs being out of the picture helps a lot. That makes this a lot less scary. Ooh, that's a rough one. God damn it. God damn it. Fun never ends. Since I'm leaving after this, I can just kind of do whatever. Blow that guy up. Yeah. That track was like getting to the good part though, which is sort of a bummer. So in this case, I think should I walk out? No, I should not. I warp wire out. That's just the smartest move. Go to the apothecary, get armor picked up. Be broke as shit and don't get armor picked up. I wanted to keep hardwoods, I believe. Hardwoods and hard shells, but everything else can go. It's gonna cost me like all my fucking money to get topped off here. Yeah, pretty much. So I think I might want to just take on some more grind here. So I have what, like 50 bucks? Yeah, 50 bucks exactly. I don't think I have anything I can turn in here. Oh. I do have that I can turn in. Pyroxene from the forest. I'm not giving up on that. No, I'm not. I don't want to change around my guys right now. But I do have some stuff to report. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. To take more quests? There aren't more. Yeah. Let's go back in. I don't want to go too deep right now just because I don't have a warp wire, which kind of sucks really bad. Nice. But I do want to go grab this tree over here. Preemptive is good. I'm kind of tempted to do some more grinding, but I'm not sure. Just not 100% sure that's the right move right this second. I mean, part of it is part of the like the big challenge that I'm having is money. So I guess I need to figure out how to make more money faster. So I'm gonna explore and see if there's got blindsided, but that's all right. Shouldn't have any trouble with these guys at all. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna see if I can find like a mining spot or something. Like, part of the challenge too is just with like even ignoring money, like health and TP resources are so limited. That also increases the challenge for sure. But I'm gonna give this floor another once over, see if there's like a mining spot here or whatever. Double check a couple of these random dead ends. The other thing too is that as the class, as everybody gets stronger, it'll be easier. It's just that long, like unless I like stay on this floor or whatever, like spending a while in here is kind of... Oh, another chop spot. Let me throw that on the map here. Those guys just positively suck the kill without fire. Or without any magic, I guess. Still not allowed to go through this door. Yeah, drops like that from... Actually, I did want to go to this dead end down here. Drops like that from an encounter are quite good because that represents like 30 bucks. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything obvious. Because I would definitely call that possible. Alright, I think I've double-checked everything that's on this floor. I think I'm gonna head back to town, pick up, sell off my loot, pick up one of those warp wires, and then make another try here. I think that if 2 fire casts are the difference between success and failure, then I've got bigger problems. So I'm not going to worry too much about... what does that do? Removes bindings. Not sure how important that's going to wind up being, but I'll hold on to it. Let's see if I've got any kind of like upgrades possible here. Not weapon-wise, armor-wise, I just unlocked some stuff. So it was... Okay. Protector. So PDSAM. Okay. What do I have equipped? Shuriken, Targe, Belt, Doublet, Boot, Glove, Shuriken, Boot, Tweed, Red Charm, Tweed, nothing. Okay. I think that a red charm's gonna be a little rich for me right this second. As much as I'd like the upgrade. I think we just dive back in, give it another shot. Still can't open this, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. That's alright. Just hoping for hard shells whenever I bump into those guys. Ah, man. Good. Great. All right, that one was clean, which I'm happy about. And we've got a couple levels, so let's pop in here. I want Defender, actually. Need F guard and B guard, both at 3 for that. I actually do really would really like Scavenge. That seemed really good. More drops means more money. So, that seems important to me. Encounter soon. Alright, let's see what we got. Same game here. We throw fire at you. Have you defend, and hope nobody gets poisoned. That's fine. Great. I can take a couple points of damage. That's totally acceptable. I'm working on it. Alright, more levels is more better. Let's see what we got. So... Got you. What do we got here? I like Ambush, and I'm interested in Aware. I'm also interested in Owl Eye for sure. I think we keep Ambush going up on you. And then what I'm looking for on you is Immunize. So I need Healer 3, Salve 3. Salve is Healer 3, Cure 3. I already have Healer 3, so let's get Cure 3. And we'll start grabbing Salve on his next level. That's spooky. I don't like being that close to that guy. Oh, hey, thanks. Thank you. Get that butterfly first thing. No question. That guy needs to go. I gotta be honest, the only reason I don't even like ketchup. The only reason that's like the image that pops up is because it's funny. I think it's funny. My branding is extremely good and strong, I can assure you. It's so stupid, I love it. Alright, I think I can make it. Sure can, beauty. I don't think I'm in any position to fight any of these roaming enemies at the moment. Defender is spooky, I don't love that. I think that the 3 of them attacking, it'll be okay. It seems like he's defending, which is good, which means he's not attacking. No, he's attacking. Alright, but Joey is a good target because he's got good defense. I'll have I'll throw down a cure real quick about it. While we're here, right? Yeah, they hit so fucking hard. I think you've been one-shot by him a couple of times, to tell you the truth. They're positively brutal enemies. Well, the class you are does really good damage and has access to a lot of status ailments, but is also very fragile. Great, we're back to this fucking thing. Alright, we do this, we do fire on you, we defend. I just hope that the rollers don't completely fucking ruin my life before I can clean up these hairs. I think our life is gonna get ruined again. They're just blasting the shit out of everybody here. We have you actually throw down a medica on yourself. Where do I have you attacking? That roller? Yeah, that makes sense. We have you hit that. We have you throw down a fire on this roller. We have you throw down a cure on Joey. That'll take the hair. That'll put you out of the danger zone. Yeah, whatever. Buff your own defense. I don't give a shit. So in this situation, we have you both attack there, you attack there, you two both defend. Health is acceptable currently. Health is no longer acceptable. The situation has changed. Have you throw another medica on yourself. Let's focus fire with Johnny and Joey here. Okay. I have to keep spamming medicas here. I just need them. We just keep getting blasted. I can finally have you attack again. We have our healer, our mage defend. We love critical hits when they're hitting the enemy, that is. If they're hitting me, it's bad news, but like hitting the enemy is great. So I definitely want to throw a cure right here. Okay, so we piss that guy off. He's looking the other way, so that means that I can get past him right there. Preemptive attack on this group is very good. Because that'll give me a great opportunity to try to clean up the flies here. Alright, we're in great shape in this encounter right now. Even better. Yeah, whatever, I can eat 2 damage all day long. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Oh. The foe decided I was, Alright. Well, fuck me. Things were going very well, and then they extremely were not. Let's sell off our spares here. Continuing to keep the hardwoods and hard shells. We buy another warp wire. Go to the apothecary. $90 to pick you up is brutal. Man, oh man, dude. Money is the hardest part of this game. Positively brutal. No, it's not where I want to go. Alright. It only counts if you kill the enemy, not if you just see him. Alright. So I need to make sure that I leave more space between myself and that big guy next time. Right. Yeah, since that big guy has the ability to decide that any one person in my party is just dead now, avoiding him is a great idea. Yeah, I can't remember how many of those shells or how many hardwood I need. Trying to slowly increase survivability here. TP up on its own doesn't make people survive better, but what TP up unlocks, I think, will. On that class in particular. Being that it's just the hairs, I'm a lot less concerned overall. They hurt, but it's pretty bearable. The hairs and the rollers is where things get concerning. Preemptive attack on these guys is good. Poison is just brutal. No, there's one difficulty. What, this ball in front of me? It's because I am staring at death itself. Those guys will kill me super dead if I give them the opportunity. Luckily, the ones around here don't, like, follow you around. So preemptive on these guys is good. I need to use fire on this one, and I'll attack him with my medic as well. Out of sheer curiosity, I'm gonna look this guy up real quick. I'm gonna see if it's theoretically possible for me to beat this guy. Yeah. I'll try it. All right, well, that's not what I expected to do. Well, considering I've got a dead guy, I'm hauling around a dead guy. I gotta get out of here. There's just no questioning that. I don't have enough money to do that. I'm gonna check this quest. Five hard shells and 5 hardwoods. So I'm gonna sell everything. Everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was gonna say, I'm sure I've got a shitload of extra hardwood. I just couldn't remember how many I need. Before I do anything else. Actually, I wanted to save too. So being that I cannot also afford a... So I can't afford a another warp wire. But I want to see if those guys stay dead, because if so, and the other two on that floor are the same type of guy, then that's a pretty good avenue to explore the second floor a little more. So I don't know. But I gotta pick up the stuff I can get over here first. Because, like, knowing that those guys are theoretically doable, just hard, is very good, actually. Again, I'm gonna check and see if they stay dead. That's what I need to know. I can't remember how rough this guy's defenses are, but I know I need a fire on him to kill him. They're pretty rough. Understood. Hey, that's another hard shell. I need those. Think I need one more of those hard shells? I think. Alright, do they stay dead? I think they do. In that case, preemptive on these guys is good. Should be able to wipe them out in this single round here. I can't, apparently, but that's fine. It appears that they stay dead, which is extremely good news for me. Which means I should be, if this is the same type of guy, we got a preemptive on him even, which is excellent. I want to keep provoke up. I need to poison him. I want to bump up my speed. Have you do poison until he's poisoned also, and then you defend. Damn, that's really bad. Just keep provoke up on you. I'll have you actually gag instead. I'll see how True Shot does damage-wise, and just keep trying to poison. No effect is good. True Shot damage is not great. And he's poisoned, which is great. Try to seal his head to stop him from screaming. Have you defend. Have you use fire. Have you defend. Yeesh. Yeah. Don't love that. But the fact that those guys stay dead is crazy good. I need to cure here. So then the current plan is to get out of here. and then go explore that area. And the only fight I'm going to take on this floor is if I bump into one of those hard shell crabs again. I will absolutely fight it. Actually, I can sell all of the hardwood I have. Because it's not like... I can sell everything. Actually. I don't need to hold on to it. You just need to sell it to her. Oh, nice. Short sword's new. And it's a huge upgrade, so I know exactly what I'm saving up for. Since I'm only exploring the second floor, I'm actually a lot less concerned. So I think I can operate without a warp wire here. So let's go grab our go grab our thing that lets me our chop stuff here. Nope, that's the wrong way. Yeah, those rage lopes are great for experience, but not so great for money. It seems like they only really drop those horns. I could be wrong. You know, I'm not like staring at a wiki or anything. Like I'm looking shit up. Like, oh, just so I can, because the game does not tell you after you take the quest what you need for it or whatever, right? So I just want to, and as far as like actually fighting that rage lope guy the first time, I mostly just wanted to see like, is this even like feasible? Alright, give me that shell, buddy. That's all I want. Nice. Alright, next time I go back to town, I should be able to finish that one side quest then. All right. Let's go explore that area that was patrolled by that last guy. Got blindsided, which kind of sucks. Close to level 10 on a couple guys, which rules. Good. That's fine. Completely fine. Feels like it's been a minute since I've had to draw the map at all. Let's go this way first, I guess. Keep going this way, I suppose. Wonder if it'll be the same type of guy. Suppose it's possible. He's mad at me, which I don't love. but he's just following me, which is fine. Ooh, don't love that. I really don't love that. Okay. So this is gonna be complicated. Throw fire here, we do... Let's try out Sal. Bender's just trying to run fast. That's all he wants. Okay. Let's keep Sal coming down the tubes here. This encounter's a lot safer. Good. Great. I think I just wind up fighting this guy right now. I think I don't want to fight this guy. I'm glad that he's at least like spreading out his attacks here, but I need to get out of where he goes. Okay. We're safer. Let's actually use items. Some people are hurt a little bit less. Yeah, that rampage move does a shitload of damage. More than I think I'm comfortable with actually trying to fight right now. Gonna get into another encounter here in a second. There we go. Did I ever... Yeah, I did. Okay. Couldn't remember. And this path is just weaving in like the most annoying way it possibly could, huh? Probably just gonna dead end in nothing. Okay, no, it's a treasure. It's not totally useless. Wrong target. That's fine. The fight ended before the heal went off, so all is good. Not yet. Let me heal first. What is nectar? Resurrects with low HP. That seems really handy. You leveled up. So what am I shooting for here? I don't know that I'm shooting for anything in particular. Let's just keep bumping up your stats then. Well, we've got several other branches to take over here, and one FOE that I'm not comfortable with trying to fight right now. Alright. Still a spooky encounter. Doesn't matter how you shake it. Alright, managed to get past that guy, which is good. Okay. Take out the hair first. Don't worry about the other guy. The other guy's not actually a real concern here. Alright, let's see where this leads then. Looks like it's just a straight up dead end. Yeah, nothing here. Alright. Well, we've got another path up here. Another two paths, in fact. Leads to another door. Another one of these encounters. These ones aren't bad. 14 is not an amazing amount of damage to take, but it's survivable, so I'll take it. Not really worried about healing that right this second. That other path is likely a dead end also. Yeah, assuredly. Okay. I think that what I want to do is head back to town. Walk back to town. Got blindsided, which sucks really bad. Yeah, that really sucks, huh? Salve, I guess. Hope nobody dies, because it's expensive when they do that. God damn, dude. We are getting blasted by these venom flies right now. It's crazy. This guy should die before the poison tick happens again, but that's brutal. I'm out of items to heal with too. All I have is one singular cure left to get through this floor, basically. The enemies on the first floor are not a serious threat, but the ones on this floor can be. So definitely have to just hope that things go well. Alright, this encounter should not be bad. Keyword there being should. Alright, we're good. They're no longer in danger. Alright, despite it all, we made it. Alright, I'm keeping this nectar all day long. Two horns and 5 gum hides is what you need for that. I want to rest. Okay, look. I wanted to check if the cost was the same regardless of what time it was when you were done. The answer is yes, so it doesn't really matter. I'm more interested in getting upgrades here currently. I'm actually more interested in armor upgrades here. That seems like it would be very good. So I can pass that shield down to somebody who doesn't have one, who should have one. I think that the agility that comes from the boot is good. Yeah. See, I mean, I just chuck a shield on him. weapon-wise, I do think it's smart for me to make this minor upgrade here. So every last little bit of extra damage that I can do is worth trying to do. Go do the chopping over here real quick, pick up a little bit of free money. Alright, rad. Okay. Hardwood, mugwort. Not bad, not bad. Got blindsided, which I don't love, but on these enemies, it's really not a big deal. It's only a couple damage here and there. It's really not anything worth being upset about. So armor will probably level up before I leave this floor, which is fine. Yeah, just that little bit of extra attack on Johnny there is already gone a pretty long way in my opinion. So I'm trying to get Cloak. Need TP up 3, so now I can get Cloak later, which I will be getting and using during harder fights. Not 100% sure how it works. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm really not 100% sure how they work. And I'm not totally sure how Provoke works. I don't know if it's just like a % chance to like redirect an enemy's attack on a given turn to the user, or if it's something else. Not totally certain, but blindsided, huh? That kind of sucks. I don't really feel like spending the magic here, so I don't think I will. We'll see what happens. Get rid of the tree rats. These guys are annoying without the magic, but it's not too bad. All right, so I know that one guy wandering in the circle to the south is somebody who I don't really want to tangle with right this minute. So I think that there is a chance that the one in this northern section is another one of those what's it called? Those rage lopes, which I can beat. It's just hard. doesn't seem like... It does not appear that they, like, pursue. So that kind of suggests to me that they're, like, passive or whatever. Which, frankly, makes my life pretty easy. Got a little bit of... I'm missing a little bit of health, but I think it's eminently survivable here. And I think that this is just going to end in, like, a quick dead end, but, like... Yeah, it is a rage loop. Okay. So, I want to use Provoke. I want to use Gag. I want to use, not True Shot, Quicken. I would like to use Poison. I'd like Defend. No effect on screen is good. Poison succeeded. Provoke. I'm just going to keep using Provoke. Have you Defend? Have you Defend? Have you go for a Fire? And I'm going to have you preemptively do a Salve, just in case. Being that my front row was missing a little bit of health, it's not a total waste. Keep having you blast Provoke. I'm going to have you continue to defend. Have you continue to defend. Have you keep throwing out fire. Have you defend. I'll throw a heal on armor next turn here. Keep doing Provoke. Keep defending. Keep defending. Continue fire. Throw a cure on armor. Here on Joey. Oof. I think he dies to poison here, yeah. Awesome, everybody's actually survived through that one this time. That's excellent. Anyway, let's finish out this little dead-end bullshit, but nonetheless, it also makes just general traversal easier on this floor, which is very good. Wasn't there a guy over here also? Yeah, there is. He's mad at me, which I don't love. I'll see what he is. I'm gonna look this guy up real quick here. Let me take a look at his name here. K-U-Y-U-T-H-A. I want to see what kind of... Okay, he's a little harder. Has more health and uses Rampage. Hits 3 people. Use Poison or otherwise use Foes to exploit their weakness. Okay. I'll just use Provoke. Let's get Gag going. Let's just nail with True Shot, nail with Poison, preemptively Salve. Fuck. Having terrible luck trying to get, gonna have you use back guard while my back row does damage here. There we go. Alright. That guy is beatable. He's just really hard. I'm gonna finish mapping this out and then we're gonna get on out of here. So I gotta pick armor back up again. Okay, it's just treasure at the end of a hallway here, but I'm still gonna treat it carefully. Make sure I map accurately, you know. Buff code. Defense 2, agility up. Plus agility. Defense is worse. Agility goes up. Let me see how that looks on you here. Actually, I think bumping up his agility makes the most sense. Throw down a cure here just in case. We do have a bit of ways to walk to get out of here. That was the wrong button. Kind of tempted to go after that other guy who's patrolling to the south, but I mean, obviously not currently. You know, lacking one party member, I think, is not good. Admittedly, I got kind of unlucky with poison in that last fight there. Which I don't love, but it's fine. As long as I've got enough stuff to sell to where I can afford to pick armor up. I think I'm just at a point where I just absolutely need to grind for money, so that's probably just going to be me hanging out on the first floor and walking around in circles for a while. Realistically, neither my alchemist or medic really needs to do much on any of the enemies here. And I just need cash so bad. So we'll sell off what I can here. Don't need this tweed either. I'm gonna buy the warp wire right now. $80? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grind for money. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I need to do. So I guess I have to think about something to yap, right? Yap about, right? Oh. I do have one thing. For sure. Not tomorrow, but next Thursday I will not be streaming. I'm getting a thing put into my jaw so I can get a fake tooth. If you remember several months ago, I had a molar pulled. And, yeah, this is just the continuation of that. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, and then next Tuesday, and then next Wednesday, and then not again until the Tuesday after. That's the plan anyway. That's the current plan. Alright, I can go get tree stuff since I passed a day. So I heard that there was another one of those, like, not E3s pretty recently, like the other day, or like it's ongoing or something. I'm not totally sure. I haven't watched anything that is cropped up from it. I just don't care. Like, it just, like, extremely does not matter to me, to be completely frank. Like, I figure I kind of take the same cast that with, like, those, like, game announcement, game awards type shows as, like, as I do with, like, new Magic the Gathering cards. In that, like, I generally find out about them by just, like, bumping into them in the wild, you know. That's generally how I deal with it. Like, I already have one full-time job in a hobby that takes up a lot of my time. You know, I don't really want to spend all day every day, like, researching Magic cards or looking into, like, new games coming out and shit, you know? It just doesn't matter to me. I have so many games that I want to play already. I don't need more, for one, and for two, like, I just do not agree with the direction that the AAA industry seems to be going in general. You know, I'm no, like, games industry genius or some shit like that. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know everything. But it seems like there's a lot of, like, generative AI stuff going on. A lot of, and it seems like the only rewards that the people who actually make the games get when the games sell well is people getting laid off, you know, like, especially through the first half of the year, but I'm sure that it'll keep happening, you know. You kept hearing about that stuff a lot. Just absolutely crazy in my mind. I don't know. It's like, I'm not like a games have to be hard to be fun type of guy, but like I will say that, like, a game like this that is, like, I would honestly describe Etrian Odyssey as, like, outwardly hostile towards the player, just given how hard it is, right? It's kind of refreshing, you know, and I don't know, maybe I just, like, prefer turn-based RPGs or something like that, but, like, I didn't feel that way about Dark Souls. I didn't feel that way about Bloodborne, you know, like, it's like those games are more just, like, clunky on purpose, in my opinion, and less, like, outwardly hostile toward the player, right? You could certainly make the argument that they are hostile, but there's something genuinely refreshing about that, I think. And I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about like Nintendo Power and shit, but I'm sure like, you know, first-person dungeon crawler on the DS, I'm abundantly sure that that this game probably got some kind of feature in Nintendo Power when it came out. This was like, I don't know, like 06, 07, I think this game came out, somewhere around there. Nintendo Power was still going then, so I'm sure that someone with access to the magazines, or like someone who knows about like an archive of them, could probably find an article in Nintendo Power about this. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I can just mash through this. Don't really have to think about who's attacking or what's being attacked. Not even Strange Journey, I think, was hostile. I will say it was tough to start for sure, but like at no point did it ever feel like did I ever feel playing the game that I was in a place that I should not be, you know? And that is extremely not the case a lot of the time here. Like this first floor, like the enemies don't do anything, you know. Worst case, I have to throw a fire spell at a crab. Second floor is a little sketchy, and third floor is just plain spooky. There's no ifs, ands, or buts there. And I'm sure it's only gonna get more brutal as I go. And honestly, I think that there's really something to be said about that, in that it's just not an experience that you have outside of like indies, and even then I don't feel like I've heard of like an indie game that's like this, you know, and not in like the first-person dungeon crawler sense. And, it's unforgiving difficulty by default sense. The other thing is too, like, I'm sure that like if I had this game instead of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance as a kid, I'm sure that this game would have consumed my life in the same way that game did. Speaking of which, I need to stream that again. Because, I don't have, VODs. I streamed that before I was doing VODs. I decided I was sick of like just walking in circles grinding, and I have the warp wire. I've killed a lot of stuff, so I should be able to reasonably afford another one. So let's play it a little fast and loose, and by that I mean let's get down to that third floor, assuming that nothing on this floor fucks me and fucks me. Like let's just see what happens. Let's actually try to get somewhere here. Preemptive attack on hares is very good. It means on paper I should be able to kill one before they're allowed to act. And I should be able to get close to killing the second one before they do anything. Yeah, okay, beautiful. That's like perfect. Absolutely flawless encounter with hares. Hares aren't too bad outside of like large groups, because they are capable of doing a lot of damage. So those groups with those like roller guys or whatever on the third floor, that the hares get scary. So the rollers are brutal, and they're hard to kill too. Okay, in this particular encounter, I want to do that. I need to kill the poison butterfly as soon as humanly possible. And the moles are kind of irrelevant. They do a little bit of damage, and it's not amazing for me, but I meant to attack with Peep. I meant to attack with the medic, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah. Nobody really got hurt too bad there either, so I'm not overly concerned. Knowing that the FOEs don't come back when you kill them is like huge. That's really, really good. Okay, here I go all in on the Fender and hope that my damage rolls are high enough to kill it before it does anything too scary. Okay, so I'll be able to finish off the Fender and the mole this turn. Armor's a little beat up, which I don't love. So he's at 35, and I know that I have a skill that restores health when the fights end. Let me see where that puts him here. 36. Okay, yeah, I need to heal him then. Let's throw a cure onto armor then. No escaping that. Yeah, the level that skill is at is great for like the earlier floors. So on this first room, I need to lure the guy. The best way to get through the door here is to do exactly what I did right there, I think. So here, I need to kind of do the same thing, but I need to start off luring the guy up here. And this fight is shitty. Do that, do this, start working on you, throw down a defend over there. So it should kill a hair, hurt something else, and okay, cool. That almost kills that guy. So let's have you two kill that hair, you kill that guy, you throw another fire into that guy, you defend. Then we'll take a look at what my health looks like afterward and heal accordingly. Alright, yeah, that was pretty clean for that particular encounter. We got a few levels out of that too, which is excellent. So for you, I'm trying to get a defender, which I need B-guard to go up now. You didn't level up. I don't believe you did either. You did though. Let's get toxins up. And then you, I need salve to go up. And then I'm going to go on ahead and use a salve here. So let me piss this guy off. Good, he's pissed. So I'm just trying to lure him. That should be a decent enough distance to where it's not going to be a problem. I think. Armor's getting nailed here, which I don't love. I don't have any healing items, unfortunately. So in that case, I actually have you defend, have you attack the hair, have you throw fire there, have you do a cure on armor. Alright, we'll be alright then. This guy's cooked anyway. What do we got? Ooh, okay. So, I actually want to have you three attack there, have you do this, and preemptively have you cure armor. Okay. Good. I don't really give a shit about what the tree rats do, to tell you the truth. It extremely does not matter. Alright, we're done with this fight, basically. We've already won. Unless I get, like, cosmically unlucky. Yeah, that fight was over. So this is another door in front of me. So let me do that. There's another door right here. Gonna get into another encounter here pretty shortly. No FOEs in here though, which is good. Okay. Have you three do that. Throw fire on you. Have you defend. Leveled up, which is good. Let's see what we can do here. I actually do want ally. I'm sure that that's there, but I also don't know. I've yet to go through this door. Let's see what's in here. 2 enemies who are angry at me. Which I don't love. I think I'm gonna just, do that and go elsewhere real quick. That's a pretty spooky room that I don't love. Let's try this room. Okay, so it puts me into a hallway right off the hop. But that's not supposed to be there. Get out of here. Okay, so I've got a path that way and a path that way. Let's go south first. So we've got a path that way with an enemy, and a dead end right here that I'll just draw in. I think that getting rid of the Venom Fly is more important than getting rid of the roller. The roller hurts, but poison is positively brutal. I think this attack is fine. Had a little itch in my throat there. Alright, so this guy is attacking me right now. It's another one of these. We got a preemptive. I think I back guard. I have you defend. I have you do a true shot. I can kill this guy, it just sucks. Do a poison, do a salve. Poison? Damn it. We provoke this turn. We do a let's go after Gag. Let's keep doing it. Keep on throwing out those true shots. Keep throwing poison until it works, and have you defend this turn. Head's not sealed, but it's fine. He's poisoned now. Okay, so have you continue to provoke? Have you defend? Have you keep doing true shot? Have you switch to fire? Have you throw a cure at Joey? I'm gonna have, I don't know what boost does, but I'll do it. Power is vastly increased. We'll go for it. Have you defend? Have you keep doing true shot? Have you do fire? Have you throw down a cure at Johnny here? Alright, excellent. Positively excellent. Okay, so that clears that up pretty quick. That is the wrong tool. Give me the pencil so I can draw the walls and not the... So I have a path that goes that way and a path that goes this way. I want to keep going this way right now. Path that goes this way and path that goes this way. So let's keep going south. Let's keep on going south. That was, I drew a wall there, I didn't mean to. I would like to keep going south. Okay. Don't have a choice but to use fire there. I don't have you defend. I do need to start thinking about getting back to town sooner rather than later. Just out of, running out of TP issue. Okay, yeah, probably very shortly then. Because I only really have one heal left. So I'd like to continue along this path here if possible, so I'm gonna go on ahead and throw down my last cure on Joey here. Just in case I can do another encounter before I get to the end of this path. I see a door ahead, I'm curious. So there's a door right here. This is a wall, and this is a path that goes north. I'll pass through this door. There's another door right here. Yeah, I think after this fight, no matter what, I gotta go. But I am going to finish drawing in my map in this room first. Okay. Let's get out of here. It's time to go. How much money do I have? 50? Yeah, 50. Okay. So I gotta sell before I can do anything else. I'll come back there to save in a second. I want to check out quests, which I don't have. Don't have any new ones there. I do have a good amount of cash, so I'd like to spend some money on some upgrades, if possible. I already have that enamel bow. Actually not going to buy the short sword. I care more about armor. Defense up, strength up. I like the hide belt. So it bumps up health. Jerkin is just 3 defense on you. You have a doublet, which is 3 defense, 1 vitality. Nick Glove is a straight worse. I like the Targe on you. So let me see here. I think buying a hide glove makes sense. And I think buying plate also makes sense here. So we take Joey and we equip him with the plate. Cuts his agility, which I don't love, but that's fine. We take the hide glove, give it to you. And take the Nick glove and pass it to you. And we can sell off, I believe, the jerkin. Let me double check if I've got anybody who can use that before I sell it. You have a doublet, which is better than a jerkin. You have a jerkin already. Tweed, which is you cannot equip the jerkin, and I don't believe that you can either. Correct. Okay, so let's sell that then. And then we buy a warp wire. Now we save. Alright, well, let's get back down to that 3rd floor. I am once again, though, gonna go and chop this wood over here. Get a little bit of free money out of the deal. It's important. Once again, it looks like armor is going to level up before we hit the second floor again, which is good because that means I have the opportunity for him to learn that skill I want him to learn. So that cloak skill, it makes him, at least on a temporary basis, untargetable, which is very good. There we go. Okay, so it's understood. So it's just like a % chance. Yeah, we have to use fire here. We just don't have a choice. They're really throwing the claw bugs at me this time. Encounter soon. Yeah, I should use fire to try to finish this encounter as fast as possible. It only makes sense. It's technically a little bit wasteful, but at the same time, like, just with how dangerous poison still is, I just need those guys gone quick. This encounter is easier since there's only the one. I should be able to take him out before he can act. The moles are not really a huge concern. Preemptive is even better. Alrighty, just about back to the third floor. Blindsided is not something I love to see, so I need to make sure I take out the fender first. Okay, he's just buffing his own speed, which, while I don't love it, it's not fatal on its own. Yeah, he's done, which is good, so I can just go full hog on the mole, call it square. Alright, awesome. Alright, here we are. Yeah, it's technically a little more dangerous to, like, as far as like potentially getting an encounter in the middle of this, to do that, but at the same time, I just feel like preemptive on this group is very good. That gives me the opportunity to take out the venom flies before they can. Excellent. Pretty good drops out of that encounter too, so I just need to piss this guy off enough to get him to come over here. Alright, that's where I want him to be, because he's going to turn around and get mad at me again. But he's not going to follow too closely. So let's go back in here. So one of these venom flies might be able to do something which I don't like, because it's at least a 2-turn fight. Okay, cool. No, not cool. But we managed to deal with it, and that's all that really matters. So plenty of fires and or poisons if necessary as well, which is good. Not terrible drops. Forgot to put the little door symbol there. Or I did and I accidentally got rid of it. Either way. Okay, this time, let's go this way. Alright, just nothing. That's fine. Preemptive on this group is good. Now the roller is capable of doing some nasty shit, but I think I can get away with just attacks. 13 is not bad. Yeah, I can totally get away with just attacks. Cool. Turn. Gumhide is definitely an item that I want more of. How's my health again? Health is fine. Okay. Good. That's fine. It's annoying, but terrible. Oof. Let's go this way this time. See where this leads. Looks like it leads to another door. Oh, it leads to that door. Okay. So it ultimately goes to the same spot. That's fine. I'm perfectly happy to find, like, loops and shit, because that makes my life a little easier. Let's try this way this time. I expect this to dead end. Sure does. This fucking encounter again, man. Game is just loving giving me this particular encounter. think I would like to throw down a cure onto armor there. His defense being not great, I think it's important to keep his health up. I fucked this all kinds of up, huh? Okay, so in this encounter, I do this. I go after the Mandragora first, the Mandrake rather, but I don't use fire on it because that gives me worse drops if I use fire on it. I go after this guy here. Seems to be defending. Maybe not, I'm not sure. No, he's just continuing to buff his own defense. Tree rats are more of an annoyance than anything else. They're fine. Okay, so the tree rats can just generate more tree rats. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so given how annoying that last time was here, I'm just gonna eat crow, use the fire on the roller there. Alright, let's see what's up here now. I'm expecting it to just dead end. Yeah. Sure does. Alright. Another encounter here soon, yep. 2 mandrakes. I would rather not use fire on. Because I believe they drop ashes if you burn them. But they drop vines or hardwood if you don't. Even though they're annoying, I think that the vines and or hardwood is better than the ashes. I would like to heal armor. Okay. Go on in here. Do I want to go north or south? Let's go north first. Okay, so I've got... Let's go this way first. Okay, well I picked the short path first that time, which is good. I don't mind taking a short path, so... do it like this, actually. Since Johnny and Armor should be able to take out one by themselves at this point, I'll have Joey attack the roller, and Grumpo burn the other Venom Fly, and then just go all out on attacks here. Yeah, that makes sense. Excellent. looks like I've got a path this way and a path this way, and this is a wall. Well, let's go this way first. So we've got a door here. This is a wall. I'm not gonna go through that door just yet. I've got a path here and a path here. And that's another door. So let's do that. Let's explore this section up here first. Path that continues that way, path that continues that way. Let's go this way first, because I know it'll connect to that other path. Okay, so this encounter, I just need to kill the Mandragora and the roller quick. Alright. Yeah, I know that this will connect, so that's kind of part of the reason I'm taking this path right now. Okay. I'm gonna try to preserve some TP here. See where they're being tried, of course. I just keep getting encounters that I want to use fire in. Alright, Joey levels up, which is great. Let's see what we get. Take back guard so we can get defender. Actually, I wanted to take this path first right here. Oh hey, it's Ren. Trees are not always as impassable as they look. Finding the hidden paths will allow you to move about more efficiently. There's a hidden path around here. If I had to guess, I would say right here. Is that a one-way? No, it's not. Cool. Yeah, that'll make getting over here a lot easier. This is risky, but I'm willing to give it a go. So on you, TP region needs TP up 10. TP up 3 right now. Let's get TP up 4 then. And you. Let's get south 3. So we can start getting immunized. That's a pretty important one. Given what my given what my reserves look like here, TP wise, I think it would be smart of me to start walking out. Because the random encounters in here are not bad. The concerns I have are related to the FOEs that are also that I'm sharing this floor with right now. So since I'm leaving, I'm gonna have to figure out how to lure this guy around a little bit here. So he's gonna get 2 steps forward here, which I don't love. I don't have a choice but to use fire here, and I'm going to go for south preemptively just in case. We're just gonna bash this roller until he goes away. I might be dead. I might be ultra dead here. We'll see. Alright. Well, that kind of stymies my plans to walk out, unfortunately. So I get to go spend a bunch of money to pick Joey back up. So before I buy anything else, let me buy another warp wire. I can't afford that short sword. What does this leaf coat do? Defense 1, agility 1. Got a buff coat on that guy, which is like just better. Let me see here. Let me actually buy that hide hat. Flip it on you. Probably instead of the Nick above. And it's identical to the red charm. Hang on. Yeah, it's just a straight upgrade. I don't think think that you can equip that small. You can equip the tires. Okay, in that case, I will equip you with it. Throw down another save here. I remember to report discoveries because I've got Alright, let's head back in. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Blast through these moles real quick. Oh. Just lets me go through back and forth now. In that case. All right. Still not quite one-shotting the moles with everybody with every attack just yet, but I'm getting close. drops that time too. Alrighty. Almost back to the 3rd floor. All right. Not quite able to take out the Mandragoras with a single attack just yet. Getting there though. I'm just trying to be careful with my TP, just for the sake of preserving it along my walk here. Alrighty. Let's go for the middle door. I kind of should use fire in this fight. These guys can get kind of out of hand without it. Okay, let me draw this room then. Whoops. Okay. Don't love that. Alright, rad. Another easy one. Nay Armor got that level, finally. It's the wrong guy. Should want to keep kicking up points into Cloak there. Alright. Against my better judgment. The Hexer's here. Oh. All right. I want to finish exploring this floor first. All right, just that one more door over there. And they're really blasting my defense here. Glad I went for fire on this guy. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. You bastard. Fucking rage load. I wanted to walk out again. Walk out, but I guess that the game had other fucking plans. I shouldn't have bought the short bow. Oh well. I wasn't thinking about it. Actually, let me double check what it 96. Okay. Well, we've made some pretty significant progress, all things considered. I'm gonna call the stream there for tonight. It'll be more Xenoblade tomorrow, so hopefully you'll join me for that. Otherwise, I really don't have a whole lot going on. Thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate it. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see ya.